Are you always chasing happiness?
We are always seeking something that will make us happier. But will that day ever come? Are we chasing the wrong thing?
As a health coach and a wellness coach, we ask the questions so you get the answers. Let's get started as we ask.
Wait, what?
Hi, Leah.
Hi, Kamna. How are you?
I'm good. I'm kind of excited to talk about this topic, weirdly.
It's an interesting one.
Yeah, it's a very deep philosophical
I
question.
actually have and I want to ask you outright once we get into the topic. But first, I need to know how your call to action was.
My call to action was to track accurately.
Yes.
And it went very well. I hit my target every day this week, and I actually feel better. I feel less bloated. I feel less
Wait, when you
heavy.
say target, you mean you hit your
numbers.
Goal calories or lower?
Correct.
Okay.
And there were a couple of evenings where I'm like, I could have a little nosh, but I didn't because then I'm like, let me look at what I have left so I can negotiate with myself.
Good for you.
But I'm like, am I really hungry? Am I just wanting to eat, So I didn't many days. And when I did, then I would have like something small. But I just feel better. I feel less weighed down, literally. I feel less heavy, less bloated, less acidic, less everything.
So you were probably, in your mind, initially not overeating by much, but in just 1 week of tightening it up, do you think you were overeating by a lot?
Oh, yeah. Oh, and as I was saying last week, all those little things added up.
Yeah.
And I just realized that I didn't actually need those things because it was empty calories, so to speak. I wasn't getting anything nutritionally, and a lot of times I wasn't even getting satisfied but for my palate. So
yeah, I need to start tightening up too.
it was pretty good. I'm going to keep doing it. It was a good experiment, and I haven't stepped on the scale yet, but my body feels like it's lighter. Let's hope that's true.
Okay. I hope it is for you. I really do.
Me too.
Good.
How about you? How was your call to action?
Great. Mine is to keep doing my trifecta, and I only miss one of the 3 out of all 7 days.
So what is your trifecta? Just remind us.
10 minutes of arms with weights, 10-minute abs, and 10-minute walking, at least 10 minutes of some type of cardio.
Oh, okay. Wow. So
It's
you only
typically
missed,
a
what
walk.
did you say?
I only missed 1 day, 1 activity, one of those things.
That's really good.
Yeah. So it's
How
not
do you
even like
feel?
I missed a whole day. I feel good. I mean, I feel fine. I mean, I'm proud of myself, but I don't notice anything different, but I am proud of myself.
Well, I think that's huge, though, to be proud of yourself, don't you?
Yeah. And technically it ends Tuesday, and I will only, hopefully, knock on wood, only owe $4 at that time. And we're going to do another month of it till like Labor Day. Which reminds me, should we offer anybody that wants to do us, if they don't do it, they have to pay us? That's it. That's the whole challenge. You pick a trifecta. If you don't do it, you got to pay us $1.
All right. $1.
Anybody, let us know. Let us know what you think. I mean, I'm fine with it.
All right.
It's working for me, my sister, and my mom.
Yeah.
My sister hasn't missed any, so.
Well, she's not competitive, though. That's really interesting. And your mom is.
None of us are. It's just we don't want to spend money.
Yeah.
That's what it all boils down to.
I actually think it's more than that. I don't think it's about the money. I think you guys don't want to disappoint each other or yourselves.
Well, I'm not
like
really
they're doing it. I don't want to.
anybody,
Well, you know what I mean?
would
Like if
give
you don't
them
do
money.
it. No, what I don't mean that way. I mean, if you didn't do it, you would say, they're doing it. How come I'm not doing it?
That's true.
So I think it's like a mental.
It's a lot. It's a lot of things, but I love it. It's working
That's good.
for me. So.
And you're doing the thing that you really don't like, which is activity.
Yeah, all 3 of those are activity.
Cool.
And if anybody tries telling me, and this is when I'm going to get really mad, if anybody tries telling me that I need more than that a day, I'm not there yet. I'm not. Like, I need to be happy with 30 minutes a day, 10 here, 10 there, and 10 whenever.
What's wrong with that?
Because, these social media people are like, you need to do more than, 30 minutes straight, or you need to do an hour or whatever. Like, I'm doing at least 30 minutes of something almost every day.
30 minutes 7 times a day is 210 minutes of activity in a week.
But
you don't think that's good enough?
I do. I
Okay,
do.
then
But
that's
there
all that
are
matters.
some,
Who
but
cares?
there's those fitness people that are like, only 10 minutes of cardio. You know what I mean?
Look, you know, at the end of the day, it only matters what makes you feel good. And if
Right.
this is where you are, that's what matters.
Perfect. That's
It's a
exactly
very
right.
individualized thing. I mean, I would love to run a marathon. My feet will never allow me to do that. I can't even run
No,
a mile, you
me
know?
neither.
So that's not happening.
Nor do I want to, but that's besides the point.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. Well,
Anyway,
what's
good
your
job.
thing you love?
Okay, this is another skincare product, and it was inspired by you. You had talked about good molecules available
Oh,
at
I love
Target.
them. Yeah.
It's a brand, and this is a skincare thing. It's a discoloration correcting serum. Now, why I have this is as we age, we start to develop age spots, or
Yeah.
melasma, as it's called. You don't have it nearly as bad as I do. I have it on my cheek, and I've been using this twice a day for probably almost a month. I see a small difference, but it can't hurt. You know, like I think it's fading a little bit. It's still there. You can still kind of see it, but I think it's fading.
Have you taken pictures?
No, I'm just
Dang
so
it.
bad at that. I
Yeah.
know. I took pictures of my scar, but I didn't take pictures of this. I should have.
Hmm.
But I like it, and I use it before on a clean face, like in the morning, before I do anything, after a shower. Put it on. I wait, and then I put my moisturizer and everything on. And then in the evening, after I wash my face, I put it on before bed. So I
I
really like it,
love
and
that brand.
this lasted me. I probably still have half the bottle, and I've used it for a month.
Dude, just put it on that one spot.
I put it on the bridge of my nose because I have freckles, and then my cheeks.
Okay.
But I
I
like it.
saw
I think
that when
it's
I was
working.
there. I was intrigued by it. I
And it
would like to try
wasn't
it.
that expensive. It was, I think, I want to say 11.
Yeah, none of their stuff is that expensive.
I might be wrong. Don't hold me to that number, but it's good.
Good.
Better than like
Excuse me.
bleaching things or, like it's a
Yeah,
good,
and it's all clean
ingredients.
ingredients. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
That's
good
what I love.
company. All
Yeah.
right. Thank you.
Okay, so I was talking to somebody as we get into this topic, and she's lost a significant amount of weight.
Okay.
And I asked her, "Are you happier now?" And she said, "No, I was happy before." And then she said, "Losing weight doesn't make you happier." And I thought, what an interesting statement.
And when you said that, I went, no, it doesn't, because we're always trying to find happiness, whether it be
Right.
your house. Like, oh, once we move, everything will be better. And then once, I'm trying to, what was some of my examples? I had a whole bunch of them. Like, if I get a new job, I'll be happier. And then
Yeah.
if I get a new boyfriend, or I'll get happier, or I'll get, and I think that at what point do we stop and we just say,
Yeah.
I don't want to be happy. I don't need to be happier. I'm happier right now. Oh, money is a big one. If I only had more money, I would be so much happier,
So if I had to ask you this question and for you to fill in the blank, I will be happy when.
I say this often, and I shouldn't. I will be happy when my credit cards are paid off.
Okay.
I say that to myself a lot. And logically, I know that it's not going to bring me happiness. But what I think it'll bring me is like room to breathe. So that's a tough one because, yes, I think it will make me, it's not going to make me happier. Am I making sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
What about you?
Well, I have two avenues that I could go. One is very superficial. I'll be happy when I lose this 20 pounds that I've been working on for my whole life. I don't know. Which is very superficial, but that's
the
first
reality.
thing that comes. Yeah.
Right.
The second is I'll be happy when my business takes off. I just will really be happy when. But, it's very conditional. I'll be happy when you can fill in the blank with anything. Lose weight, when I get the promotion, when I get a haircut, I'll be happier. Or when I clean my house, when I finish my to-do list, when I use all the veggies in my fridge instead of throwing them away.
Somebody that I know said, when I get my teeth fixed. And he's very much like, I'll smile in pictures then. Like, I always used to say, why don't you smile in pictures? And he'd be like, because I don't like my teeth once I get them fixed. Guess what? He doesn't smile in pictures still.
Oh, did he get his teeth fixed?
So, yeah. And it wasn't that. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what you said it was. Maybe it's an excuse that sometimes we use.
You think so?
I don't know. Maybe. I do think we're humans and we always want to blame something for everything. Like, yeah, like just in general, like, oh, why didn't you eat a vegetable today? Oh, well, because I didn't have time to go to the store and get them. Oh, because I
Yeah.
didn't want to cut them. Like, stop making excuses. So I think this topic could be part of that too.
Right. Right.
Like, I'm not happy, so I got to find something to blame it on. I'm
Or
not, that's not me. I'm just saying, like, in general.
a person is looking for something outside to fulfill their inside,
Ooh,
and
what
you're
do you mean?
looking at the wrong thing. So if you're looking, I found this definition was sort of a definition. If you're looking for
Okay.
an external focus, such as your career, success,
Oh,
financial
yeah.
wealth, social status, or material possessions as the primary source of your joy. So you're looking for something else to give you that feeling of, I made it. I'm good
Mm-hmm.
now. You know what? I was thinking about this, even if you take it one step further. If you have you ever been, we have both been there. I shouldn't say that, but when you are in a process of losing weight and you get to your target goal and you're like,
Mm-hmm.
I
Now
made it.
what?
I'm happy now. And I'm happy
Now what?
now. And then you get afraid.
Yeah, you're right. You're like, oh God, now what? How do I keep this off? Oh, I'm scared to eat 2 donuts. Or yeah, you do.
Yeah. Or you go throw caution to the wind. Like, I'm happy now, so I can do whatever I want.
Mm-hmm.
So it's sort of both things. We look for these short-term gratification as a way to give us pleasure and excitement, and it leads to just random, like sometimes you try things or do things or whatever, you know.
Yeah. Well, I saw that. So when you're constantly chasing happiness, I can't even say it. Some people chase happiness to avoid feeling feelings like
Mm-hmm.
pain or sadness or struggling.
Yes. And that was a really interesting concept to me, because I talk about this a lot with my clients. If you're avoiding your emotions, the reaction is going to be, you're going to compensate with something else, whether it's food or device usage or what, fill in the blank, anything where you
Why?
do it in
So
excess.
go back to that. If we are avoiding our feelings, can you personally tell if someone's avoiding their feelings?
Sometimes, unless I get emotionally drawn in or defensive, then no.
Okay.
But I
But
think you
yeah.
can tell when someone is having an excess of behavior to compensate, there's something they're not saying, or if they have too much anger or too much frustration. And the problem is, people think they cannot have those emotions and still be happy. They think they can't coexist.
So they're like, oh, I can't be afraid because I need to be happy. Or I
Right.
can't be right.
Sad or
Hmm.
angry. But that's not
You
true.
you almost need to have those in order to break on through to the happiness side.
Yes.
You like need to like birth, I don't know if this is right, like birth those feelings so that you can,
Very well said. Yes.
right? Am I making
Yes.
sense?
And they can coexist.
That's interesting. Did you also read that if you're constantly living in the future, that is also a part of it? Like you're not going
Yes.
to find happiness if you're constantly looking at the future.
Yeah, because I think people think there's this imaginary goal of, like, here's a finish line with happiness, right? And there's a point you're supposed to get to. But I
Yeah.
don't think that's the way it really is. I think it's a place or a general feeling of contentment or well-being. It's not a
Mhm.
goal. So if you're always looking ahead, you're missing what's here right now. I think that's what you're
Mhm.
saying, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. And it's really interesting because I think this is what my son is very very guilty of doing. He's constantly looking forward,
Mm-hmm.
constantly, and it gives him the anxiety more than it does like, oh, I'm going to be happy then. So
It
I
gives you
think
anxiety?
no, it gives him anxiety.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Like there are some of us that look forward and we're like, oh, soon as I get this, I'll be happy. Soon as I get this, I'll be happy, and we're looking forward. And he
Right.
looks at looking forward, and all it does is bring anxiety. So what a
Yeah.
difference.
I think it probably does bring anxiety to other people. Like, oh, I'm almost there. I'm almost going to be at the happy place. That's not,
Mm.
that's not the way it works, because we're
Yeah,
there and
that's
then we're always
true.
looking for something else.
So true.
Studies suggest that the more we actively try to pursue happiness, the less happy we will actually become.
I believe that, although I don't understand why.
Because it's that chase. You're chasing something you can never actually fully grasp. It can be
Or do you,
momentary.
Yeah, or do you feel like you feel defeated when you're not getting it time after time after time?
It's sort of like getting a little bit of a high and then it crashes. I think
Oh
that's
yeah,
what
a
it feels
dopamine
like.
hit. You get like a
Yeah.
dopamine hit.
Yeah. And a Stanford study found that people who focus on finding meaning in life tend to stay inspired, whereas those who prioritize happiness may experience an initial high followed by a crash. Exactly what we're
Mm,
saying. You feel the
yeah.
high and then you crash and then you're like, oh my God, I'll never be happy. Nothing's ever going to make me happy.
Oh yeah. I'm never gonna get that. Then yeah. Ugh.
And then
Yeah.
I read something that I thought was, I was watching some YouTube video. When you're focused on your happiness, you know what you
Mhm.
miss? You miss looking at other people.
Well,
You miss focusing on other people because you're so focused on what's going to make you happy. You miss the people around you. You miss maybe their laughter, their conversation, or their inspiration. You miss all of it because you're so focused on I'm not happy and they're happy. Maybe it's social media or maybe it's
I see what you're
people
saying. Yeah.
people you hang out with and you're like, oh my God, they're so happy. What's wrong with me? Instead of saying they're
Cool.
so happy, I want to be like that.
You know what? I don't know what made me think of this. Like when you're unhappy about anything, when you really boil it down, there are specific things you're unhappy about, but in
Yeah.
general, it doesn't make you, you shouldn't look at it as I'm so unhappy. You just aren't happy with this one little thing.
Right.
And we allow that one little thing to suck us in and cause like this horrible, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. A constantly striving for a state of perfect happiness can
Oh,
lead to
you
feelings
that's
of inadequacy and dissatisfaction. So that's exactly right.
dang. So I looked up, okay, I looked up why do some people never seem happy?
Mm-hmm.
And here's what I got. So, hold on one second. All right. Unrealistic expectations. Like, if I'm not constantly feeling great, something must be wrong, as an example. Okay.
Okay.
So, if you're never happy, you have unrealistic expectations. So, it's time to step back and go, like, well, what did you expect? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a fair question.
Right? Okay. If you are never happy, you're chronically comparing,
Oh, yes.
right?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
How about that, right? Other social media or other relationships, other careers, it actually robs you of contentment.
Yeah.
Okay? Unprocessed pain or trauma. Oh, by the way, when you never feel happy, it says here that here's some of these are common reasons and often they're mixed. So you often have a couple of them.
That makes sense.
Anyway, unprocessed pain or trauma, especially those left unhealed, can make your world be off color.
That's what we were just talking about.
Mm-hmm.
That if you don't process those emotions, they just sort of hang around and discolor everything. Yeah.
Exactly. Anyway, okay, here's a couple more. Mental health conditions like depression, anxiety, or personality disorders. So these, and actually all of these are something that you probably want to get help for.
Right. Right.
Negative thought patterns. Some people are stuck in a loop of self-criticism, worry, or rumination.
I think I was doing that a lot. I'm getting better at that.
Oh, like specifically at something?
I think I tend to ruminate. Like, why did I say that? Why didn't I say that?
Oh my God, I just did that. My kids
Really?
just did it to me. Yes. We were at a graduation party, okay? And I made a comment. It was me and my two kids, and we were at this graduation party, and I made a comment, and they said, oh, I'm so glad you can make it. And I said, well, trust me, we didn't want to be at home working on the house. It was either this or that. I said something along those lines. And my kids were like, Mom, now it makes it seem like we would have, like, they made me feel bad, basically, in a nutshell.
Yeah.
And I was like, my God, did I make them sound like, well, we had nothing else to do, so we came here. Like, you know what I mean?
That was the least of two bad options.
Yeah, right. And I was like, oh my God, I feel terrible. I felt so bad. So
Yeah.
bad. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I've done that where I'm like, oh my God, why did I say that? And then I
Yes.
perseverate, and then I obsess, and then if I tell the person, look, I'm really sorry, they're like, what are you talking about?
Exactly. I felt so bad. My
But
God,
it robs you of your happiness, for sure.
Yes, for sure. All right. External validation. You only feel okay if others approve or give you praise.
Guilty.
If somebody's not praising you and stroking you, some people just don't ever feel happy. They need to know.
Okay, I hate to admit this, but I also have this problem. I will get praise and I will feel so happy. And then somebody will say something negative, and then I just crash out.
Like crash out,
Because,
like get mad?
like, I was so happy for a minute. I was so proud of myself because someone was like, you're smart or blah, blah, blah. And the next minute, I'm like, oh my God, why did
Oh,
this
they're
person.
lying to me? Oh, they're all
No,
lying to
no.
me?
Like, someone,
Okay.
someone else will say something that's kind of rude or not very nice. And I can't focus on the positive thing. I
No,
have to
never.
focus on the negative thing.
We only remember a negative conversation. Like, that's just like when you get a review at work. Someone can tell you 15 things that you did great, but you're only remembering the one negative.
Yeah.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
all you're going to remember. Isn't that crazy?
Yep. It is crazy.
There's just two more. Now, again, remember, I'm reading you guys why some people never seem happy. They disconnect from the purpose.
What does that mean?
Like, you forget why you want to feel happy. Like, why? The purpose of it, the whole purpose of it. And I think that even if everything looks fine on the outside, you're still trying very hard to figure it out on like, you want more. Am I making sense?
Yeah.
Am
Yeah. There's
Anyway.
always something to strive for.
Or you're always wanting the next thing.
Yeah. It's not enough. Yeah.
No. So.
Is that
all
the
right.
list?
That is the list of why some people never seem happy.
Okay. So.
All right. So what do you got?
This is the happy part of the episode.
Okay.
What are we supposed to do instead? Instead of
Right.
chasing happiness, where are we supposed to go?
Okay.
Okay. So, and I know this is a deeper, more prolonged, like, work that we need to do, but it's also a key to longevity. If you can master this next piece, it leads to a happier, more fulfilled life.
Okay.
And that is to find meaning and purpose. So if you have, I'll just give you my example, okay?
Okay.
For so many years, I was busy raising a family. I was a stay-at-home mom. I didn't have something that, I'm not saying that raising my children wasn't fulfilling. It was, and I'm very proud of the fact that I stayed home with them. But there was something missing for me in terms of myself. That inner satisfaction that I want to make a mark on the world. And with the encouragement of my family, I started pursuing this health coaching thing. And I have never felt more purpose in my life. And it gives me this peace and drive that I never had. And I think everyone should find that in their life, whatever that means for them.
So when you say health coaching, you don't mean talking to me on the podcast. What do you mean?
Well, that's
what do
part
you
of
do?
it.
Well, yeah. I mean, but you go deeper. Like, what does that look like for you?
So when I'm helping somebody and I'm talking to them and I'm asking them my million questions and I have a sort of a purpose for my questions, and I get to a point where I can see connections and I repeat them back to them, and they get a revelation of what they're supposed to do next because of the roadblock, and I help them remove that roadblock. It's such a surge. I actually literally get a high. Yeah.
How cool.
I'm like buzzing for the whole day.
How did you figure Okay, so how did you figure out what your happiness was?
See, I think, and this is sort of a more profound thing, is for me, it's helping people. For that has always been a driver for me, but I've always been poo-pooed or shamed for wanting to do that. If someone they call for a doctor in the airplane, I'm always telling my husband, go help them. If I was a doctor, I would go help them.
Yeah.
Or if someone needs help you're in the parking lot or a grocery store, I always want to help them. Like, I always want to stop and help somebody if I see them struggling. It's always this underlying drive for me. So to put that into practice into my work life and my day-to-day, it's been very, very profound. And I think everybody needs to find that, because that gives sort of this baseline of joy and contentment.
Interesting. Okay.
And there's a few things that kind of go along with that. But if you engage in activities that align with those values, then you're just adding on top of the goodness, the enrichment of your life.
Whipped cream on your ice cream.
Yes, exactly. And the other piece of this, which we were talking about, the emotions, is if you embrace the full range of emotions. Someday I'm going to be sad. This morning I was very mad at my husband, and I'm fine now. But it's not going to ruin my whole day, you know? Mm-hmm. It's just a moment. It's just, sometimes you're sad, sometimes you're angry, sometimes you're frustrated, sometimes you're irritated. Those are all okay emotions to have in a day. Nothing wrong with
Yeah,
it.
you're right. There's nothing wrong with it, and that's really hard for us all to remember that. Is
Yeah,
that your
because we're
thing?
not. I think there was a. Do you ever see Sex in the City?
Never. My daughter and I were just talking about that. Yeah, go
Okay,
on.
so there's
Sorry.
a scene, I think, in one of the last episodes where the question gets asked, but it's specifically about relationships, but how often are you happy? And one of the characters, she says, I'm happy most of the time. Not all day, every day, but I'm happy. And I think
Mm-hmm.
that's the way we have to look at it is we're not going to be, it's not a pure bliss state. It's full of a lot of different colors.
Mm-hmm. You're right. It's like one of those like percentage wise. If you're a numbers person, what percentage
Yes.
of your week are you happy?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Interesting. I found a good quote on this actually.
Oh, I can't wait to hear.
Happiness isn't something to chase; it's something to cultivate.
That's really good. I like that.
And we have somebody whose word of the year is cultivate, so I hope she listens to this for sure.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
I have two more things that go with this is practicing gratitude and mindfulness because it keeps
Okay.
your mind focused on positive things. And then cultivating strong relationships. Keeping people in your life who improve you,
That make you happy.
who inspire you, who believe in you, who keep you safe and keep your secrets, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like those are all important people to have in your life.
And I feel like you need more of those people than the other ones. Because I'm sorry, and I don't agree with this sentiment that if somebody doesn't bring you happiness, you get rid of them. I don't believe that.
Yeah.
Because I feel sometimes that those people that don't have the happiness need us. They need us
Yeah.
happy people. However, as long as you have more of the positive, happy people, then it's a better balance.
Well, I kind of
Does that make
disagree with
sense?
you a little bit on
Good,
this.
tell me.
I think in the essence, most people are happy.
Oh,
In human form, we are happy.
okay.
What colors our happiness is not being authentic to ourselves.
What do you mean by that?
So if you like if I okay, I'm just going to go with my example. I like helping people, but I'm shamed to believe that I need to be more selfish and I need to think about myself and I need to do X, Y, and Z because of whatever. And I need to have a job and and people are telling me all these things and that's not authentic to who I am.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to be happy. If someone tells you, if you lose 20 pounds, you're just going to be a prettier girl. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I'm not going to be happier if I'm not authentic to who I am. Maybe my body likes being at this weight and this size and I'm
Yeah.
comfortable. That's my authentic self and that's okay too.
No, you're right. I think I was meaning more along the lines of people always say, get rid of the negativity in your life. And some of it
Yeah.
you can't. Like I work
No.
with somebody that I'm just going to say I don't like this person at all. They make me unhappy. They bring my happiness down, but I can't fire that person,
Right.
nor can I make them go away. So I feel like
Right.
I have to find 3 people that make me happy for that one person that doesn't.
No, that's a good point. I'm talking about something else.
Yeah, we were
Sorry.
both on different pages. But you know what I mean? Like, I think that, like, it's like, okay, I need to find 3 people at my work that make me happy for every one that doesn't. And if
Right.
you don't have that balance, then it's time to walk away, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
And spend more time with the people who do bring you happiness.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because there is that study or statistic that for every one negative feeling you have, you need to balance it with 3 positives. And it's the same thing when you think of something negative about your spouse. You're supposed to come up with 3 positives to outweigh that. It's really hard. Just saying. And I think it's the same thing with when you're finding things in life. Like, okay, I hate my job. All right, how many negative things are there? And if there's 3 negative things, then I better find 9 real good things, or else I'm going to be miserable at that place.
I think that comes back to practicing gratitude and mindfulness.
Yes.
When you focus on the positive things, it helps you focused.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I mean, stay focused on just, overall it's going to be good. And that also incorporates the fact that some days at work is messy and some days are frustrating and that's okay too.
Right. The hard part is like finding the happiness with your body and who you are, what you look like right now. So for every
Yeah.
negative thing you say about your body, find 3 positives on it.
That's good.
Right? And I mean, they could be great. Like the fact that I walk with no pain. That's a great thing about my body.
Yeah.
or,
Yep.
I like my hair. You know what I mean? Like, you got to think of like the positive things about your body. You can't just look down and look at your stomach hanging over your pants and be like, oh my God, I don't like anything about me.
Yeah, this is so interesting because, I used to get a lot of compliments on my hair.
Oh,
And
you have great hair.
well, thank you. But as I've aged, I've lost a lot of hair and I feel very self-conscious about the amount of hair that I have now.
Mm.
And, you sort of loop about certain
Yeah.
things, like you were saying,
Yeah.
like, oh, my hair's not good, blah, blah, blah. And my niece, who is 9, she said, you have the best hair. I want a haircut like yours. And oh my God, I cannot even tell you that joy that it
The joy
brought
it brought you.
in my soul. Like this kid is pure love. And I was like, that just makes me, somebody sees me in a different way than I see myself. And maybe I need to come outside of myself,
Yeah.
you know?
Also, I just want to say for the record, it could also be that everybody that was first meeting you, or you were meeting new people constantly, and they would say that about your hair, and now you just see the same people over and over and over. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or
Oh, yeah.
something along those lines. You know what I mean?
No, that's true. And that's really nice. But I mean, it's gotten in my head in
I
terms
know.
of whatever I've been through and then like the amount of hair that I have and how much I used to have. Anyway, we can
I
all
know.
obsess on whatever the thing is.
Mm-hmm. Me true. So,
Anyway.
what a good topic. In general, I really don't think that I chase happiness. I genuinely think that every day I'm happy. I really
Oh,
do think that way. I do. Do you?
I think I have become a person who is more content. I
Not
used to
happy?
chase, no, no, I used to chase happiness. Like
Okay.
when I do this, when I get this, when I have this thing in my relationship, I would chase that little buzz to be
Yeah.
happy. Now I feel like content in my day. I feel happy is not a great word. I feel fulfilled.
Okay. Hmm.
I
Happy is
think,
a
oh,
strong word. I think happy is a strong word.
you think so?
I do. I think it's a very strong word.
Yeah.
So
I
I
think I'm
think,
happy.
yeah,
And
I
I think
do.
it's because I'm becoming my authentic self. And maybe that's where you are too.
Maybe I'm getting there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or closer to it.
I like it. I think when you
Yeah.
become your authentic self, it draws more people to you, which is at the end of the day what we want is human connection.
So true. So true. So I like this topic. I thought it was fun.
I do too.
So, call to action for you?
For me, I was thinking about this, and someone gave me this really lovely journal, and it
Mm.
says, sometimes you forget you are awesome, so this is your reminder. That's the cover. So I am going to start, and I've had this message from many places.
Okay.
I'm going to start writing 3 things before I go to sleep of things that I'm grateful for.
Okay.
And I'm going to do it 7 days this week.
Okay. Now, I do mine in the morning and I go,
Yeah,
what are 3 things that made me happy yesterday? Because I feel like starting my day in a place of gratitude is great.
right.
So I think it's so funny that we would both do it differently.
Of course, because I'm such a night
I
owl.
do.
I'm like,
I
oh,
sometimes, oh my God, I am so not a night owl. So if I did it, I'd be like writing and falling asleep while I did it. But I think it's a great call to action for you. So,
I've gotten this message from many, many places now, so I have to do
like,
it.
meaning the universe is telling you need to do
Mm-hmm.
this.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
How about you? What's your call to action?
I don't know. I mean, I want to keep doing my trifecta. That's definitely one of them. But I feel like I want to add a little bit more to it this week. And I was going to try and tell you that I was going to stay under my calories like you. But it's my birthday this week, and that's just not going to happen this
No,
week
no,
of all
no.
weeks. What I think I want to do is I think I want to start every day with a good breakfast.
Oh,
Yeah. I think that this week it'll be
ideas?
I think this week it'll be really important because of my birthday and eating cake and ice cream most days. No ideas yet, but I have to come up with some.
Well, do the thing which we were talking about for a couple
I
of
know.
things we love, this what you used to do and
Right.
what worked before. You had a couple of good ones for your breakfast.
I did. I used to. I just
Mm-hmm.
haven't. Yeah. I just need to look at things a little bit more. This week
All
I had
right.
a great breakfast, but that's the other thing. Like, I get scared because I don't want to. I eat something and I love it so much that I eat it in excess and then I burn out from it.
Yeah.
So I loved my breakfast this week, but I don't want to repeat it because I don't want to get burned out.
Just out of curiosity, what was it?
Oh, this week I found pineapple upside down cake, Greek yogurt,
Oh.
and it was a big tub of it, and no artificial sweeteners. Now, it had real sugar in it,
Mm-hmm.
but it wasn't like ridiculous amount, and it was Greek yogurt, and it was delicious. And I put that kashi cereal in it, kashi shredded wheat in it, because I don't like yogurt plain. I have to have stuff in it.
Right.
So, and it was so filling. It was high calorie, high protein, fiber from the shredded wheat, and it was delicious. And it kept me full for a long time. But
So maybe you need
again,
a few things in rotation.
yes, so I don't want to copy that again. Although I loved it, I don't want to do it again.
Right.
So,
Well, good luck. I can't wait to hear
Yeah.
what you come up with.
me too. So, all right, we'll see you next week.
Bye.